What's up, mi gente? It's Louie the Boiler Man. That's right, the work never stops. We're actually here in Lynbrook, New York, cutting out a 275 oil tank. As you guys can see, we're in the basement. My team is here, so am I. And guys, this is what it is. So the customer wants to remove the oil tank. It's been here abandoned for many years, and he needs to take it out. So that is exactly what we're doing. But we do this day in, day out. So they call the right team, the right company to do the job. So if you need your 275 tank to be removed, you know who to call. That's right, New York Boiler, baby. Weppa! All right, guys, we just finished opening up the oil tank. We got a lot of sludge here in oil, so we have some absorbent. We're gonna make some oil soup. We have oil absorbent, looks something like this. Looks almost like kitty litter. We put inside here, and what we do is we put all that stuff inside. It absorbs all the oil. Then we stir it up. It looks like soup, and after we're done, then we bag it up and put it into bags, and then we get rid of it. Then, of course, we have to pay somebody to get rid of it because it's contaminated with oil. So once that's done, we put that to the side and get rid of it, and then the tank, the scrap metal, we take it to the scrap yard. But this is what you need to do in order to remove a 275 oil tank. It doesn't come out because where we're working at is a narrow area, so we have to cut it in half or maybe several pieces. It's a little tight. The hardest part is getting all the oil out and put it into bags. And then, of course, we got to cut in several pieces in order to hoist this thing right out the basement. It's a little uncomfortable. I don't know if you guys can see in the camera because it's got to be a little bit of a hunchback because there's no headroom. So it makes it a little bit more difficult. But, you know, this is part of the job. As you guys can see, it is a dirty job, but somebody got to do it. But again, if you need somebody or you have any questions, feel free to go to our YouTube channel or any of our social media sites. But go to our YouTube, you can see the video there as well. And again, any questions, please comment below. Anything that can help us make our job better and easier, please feel free to comment, say something, because that's how we get better, guys. All right? And let's get back to work. All right, guys. Just a little recap what we're doing today. We actually have a 275 tank that we're actually hauling out. As you guys can see, we cut it in half and we put some oil absorbent, we call it speedy dry. You can get it at any local auto store. So we thought it was a little bit of oil. It was a little bit more than we anticipated, but the job got to get done. So as you guys can see, so it's, it was about a little more than a quarter of oil. We put some speedy dry, we mix it up, and now we're ready to haul it out and put it into garbage bags. We double bag them. Once in, don't make them too heavy because this gets very heavy. And of course, you gotta take it to the proper dump to get rid of this because it's oil based. But once we remove all this absorbent or this speedy dry that's full of oil, then it's empty, we'll clean it up and then we'll haul out the tank. The hardest part of this whole process actually is this. Once this is done, this is pretty straightforward. Once it's cut in pieces, 2 or 3 men, we'll hold this out. So guys, stay tuned. Again, you can go to our YouTube channel, hit the like button, ring the bell, subscribe. Any questions, call Louie the Boiler Man, 516-377-5200. Weppa!